Look, everyone wants to be an entrepreneur these days, but building a business is tough, right? You're putting in the hours, grinding, hustling, you need every advantage you can get. That's why finding the right opportunity is everything. It's like finding your lane. You can be the hardest worker in the room, but if you're in the wrong lane, you're not gonna win. Think of it like this. You're a killer basketball player. You eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. But what if you're playing water polo? You're not gonna make it to the NBA, right? You need to find the court where your skills matter. Business is the same. You need to find the opportunity that fits your passion, your skills, and the market. Finding the right opportunity is the foundation of everything. It's the difference between spinning your wheels and building something real. It's about finding that sweet spot where your passion meets a real need in the market. That's where the magic happens. So, how do you find these golden opportunities? It's not like they just fall from the sky, right? You gotta hustle, you gotta keep your eyes open and your ears plugged in, you gotta become a student of the game. Start by paying attention to what's happening around you. What are people complaining about? What problems are they facing? What do they wish existed? Talk to people, scroll through social media, read the news, see what's trending, what's getting people fired up. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Go to industry events, attend webinars, listen to podcasts. The more you expose yourself to different ideas and perspectives, the more likely you are to stumble upon something promising. Remember, inspiration can come from anywhere. But here's the thing, ideas are just the starting point. They're like seeds. You need to nurture them, develop them, and see if they have the potential to grow into something bigger. Everyone has ideas. You probably have a dozen business ideas before you finish your morning coffee. But an idea is just a thought, a possibility. It doesn't become an opportunity until you validate it. An opportunity is an idea that has legs. It's an idea that solves a real problem for a real group of people. It's an idea that has the potential to make money and, most importantly, it's something you're actually passionate about. Think of it like this. You have an idea for a new social media app. Cool. But is there a real need for another social media app? Are people actually unhappy with the existing options? Or is it just a me too idea? That's the difference between an idea and an opportunity. Don't fall in love with your ideas too quickly. Be critical. Be honest with yourself. Does this idea have real potential or is it just a pipe dream? Remember, you're looking for opportunities, not just ideas. So, how do you separate the wheat from the chaff? How do you find those golden opportunities that are hiding in plain sight? It's about being observant, being curious, and being willing to connect the dots. Look for gaps in the market. What products or services are people missing? What do they complain about? Where do they feel underserved? Sometimes the best opportunities are born out of frustration. Pay attention to market shifts. Industries are constantly evolving. New technologies emerge, consumer behaviors change, regulations are introduced. These shifts create opportunities for entrepreneurs who are paying attention. Don't be afraid to challenge the status quo. Just because something has always been done a certain way doesn't mean it can't be improved. Sometimes the biggest opportunities come from disrupting existing industries with fresh ideas. Remember, the best opportunities often come from solving real problems that people face every day. Okay, so you've identified a potential opportunity. Now what? You gotta develop it. You gotta flesh it out and see if it holds water. This is where the real work begins. Start by doing your research. Who is your target market? What are their needs and pain points? What solutions are already available? What are the strengths and weaknesses of your competitors? The more you understand your market, the better equipped you'll be to tailor your opportunity to their needs. Next, you need to validate your idea. Talk to potential customers. Get their feedback. Would they actually pay for your product or service? What features are most important to them? Don't be afraid to pivot or iterate based on the feedback you receive. Remember, building a business is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, effort, and a willingness to adapt. But by putting in the work up front to develop your opportunity, you'll be setting yourself up for success in the long run. You've got an idea you're passionate about, you've done your research, and you've validated it with potential customers. Now comes the big question. Is this opportunity actually worth pursuing? This is where you need to take a cold, hard look at the numbers. What's the potential market size? How much can you realistically charge for your product or service? What are your projected expenses? Is there a clear path to profitability? But it's not just about the money. You also need to consider the risks and rewards. What are the potential roadblocks? What's the competitive landscape like? How much time and capital will it take to get your business off the ground? What's your exit strategy? Most importantly, does this opportunity align with your personal goals and values? Life's too short to build a business you don't care about. Make sure you're passionate about the problem you're solving and the impact you're making. Here's the deal. Even the best opportunity in the world is worthless without the right team to execute it. You can have the best idea, the best plan, the best funding. But if you don't have the right people in your corner, you're gonna fail. Look for people who are smarter than you in areas where you're weak. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, inspire you, and hold you accountable. Building a business is a team sport, and you need a team you can trust and rely on. But it's not just about skills and experience. It's also about culture fit. You need to build a team that shares your values, your vision, and your work ethic. Culture eats strategy for breakfast. If you don't have a strong culture, your team will fall apart when things get tough. Remember, building a successful business is a marathon, not a sprint. You need a team that's in it for the long haul, a team that's willing to put in the work, weather the storms, and celebrate the victories together. Look, starting a business is risky, there's no way around it. But by carefully evaluating your opportunities, you can significantly increase your chances of success. It's about doing your homework, understanding your market, and building the right team. Don't be afraid to say no to opportunities that don't feel right, even if they look good on paper. Trust your gut. The right opportunity will present itself when you're prepared and ready to seize it. Remember, entrepreneurship is a journey, not a destination. There will be ups and downs, twists and turns, but by focusing on the right opportunities, you'll be well on your way to building a successful and fulfilling business.